Hey froggy friends, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade Hector story. Thank you so much for dropping by the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Sai, congratulations on being first. Kieran, thank you so much for stopping by. Angora, hello, hello. CB, thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Ash, hello, hello. Luck, it's good to see you. V, welcome in. Alice, hello, hello. Rainbelt, good to see you. Nikki, welcome in. And thank you so much for following and being a froggy friend. Lork, welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing well today. We are finishing this game today. Now, we've already seen the ending from Eliwood's side, but we haven't seen Hector's ending. Now, Hector's ending is more or less the same. However, we have fulfilled some requirements to unlock some secret stuff. So by doing all of the Kishuna chapters, as well as chapter 19XX, there should be some extra dialogue that we're going to see in the ending here of this game that we had not seen before, which will be kind of interesting. In addition, we also have some different support conversations. For example, we have Eliwood with Ninian and Hector with Lyn, so there should be some different endings there as well. But otherwise, we've already kind of seen what the final chapters look like, but we also have a stronger party this time too. So let's get going from there. Final chapter, Light. It's probably not going to be a super long stream this time because we know what we're doing, but it'll be fun. That blackguard Nurgle's back there. I wonder if we should wait for old Greybeard. If you're looking for me, I'm right here. Lord Athos. You're late, Greybeard. Well, were you successful? I was. Use this magic tome. What is it? A legendary item, Aureola. The strongest light magic wielded by Saint Elamine herself. With this, we should be able to rend Nurgle's dark cloak and do him much harm. He says that like as if any of the three lords can use magic. And these two have been infused with magic that makes them more effective against Nurgle. Durandal for Eliwood. And for Hector, our mods. I can feel it already. Its power is beyond words. Incredible. With this, I know I cannot fail. And Lindis, this is for you. Huh? What blade is this? A spirit-inhabited sword, the partner of the Manakati. This is the Soul Kati. It's not a legendary item, but its blade contains much power. Thank you. Nils, is Nurgle back there? I sense tremendous power. What could it be? I feel something really odd. He should have lost most of his henchmen in that last battle. But, I read energy too, if only a little. Nils is right. The sense of it is different than before. Brace yourselves. He is formidable. We understand. Let's go, everyone. Kiro, now this definitely is the last battle. Like Athos Greybeard said about Nurgle. Average people and ordinary weapons won't be enough to oppose him. You got to choose who goes with us carefully. I like how he just comes with all these weapons. The fact that he also comes with all these other legendary weapons is crazy. Because in this game, like unlike other Fire Emblem games, you don't even need to really work for the S-rank weapons. You just kind of get them all in the last chapter. I don't like this last chapter a lot. The more that we've played it, the more I've been like, oh, I don't like this last chapter because you only get 12 units. 5 of them are decided for you, so you only get 7 units. It's just like it's like a mini boss rush. You get Athos who could he can't like solo the entire map himself, but he's like so good. And I know like the Goto archetype exists in Fire Emblem, but Athos is just a little bit, he just comes in with all this, like all these legendary weapons, and it's just like, okay. Okay, so we'll pick our units. Sorry, you guys don't make the cut. You don't make the cut. Zane and Kent, you're in. Heath, Raven, Luis. I think that's my group. So Pent and Priscilla will be my staff users. Zane and Kent, Heath, Raven, Luis. And all my lords are actually pretty strong, so we're actually pretty set on that front. I'm not forgetting anything, right? No. And everyone's level 20 except for Priscilla, which is fine. Now, the hard part is organizing all the items, because we do get items from fighting the enemies on this chapter, but we don't get Merlinus, which means we can't just send things into storage for him. So we're gonna have to sort out our items first and foremost. Yeah, Merlinus is bailing on us now of all times. I'm just gonna have Nino hold on to a bunch of stuff to make room. I guess you can too, Javar. Here, hold on to a bunch of stuff for me. Hey Shadow, welcome in. Because we basically only want to bring like our good weapons now. Everyone's just full. Everyone's just carrying all my stuff for me. Okay, we'll start with Louise because she's easy. So we definitely want a longbow, at least one. A brave bow might actually be useful, so I'll take a brave bow. Should I bring a silver bow too? I'll bring a silver bow. That's pretty much all I have for bows anyways. Okay, of course you get Durandal. You get Solkati. It's like, does anyone actually have space? I guess, oh, I should give Nils some of these things. I'm also gonna use these items. So Feela's Might is the most useful one because it increases attack. Defense, critical hit rate, dodge, not really that useful. I'll take some elixirs. Who's got my elixirs? You do. I'll have Nils have a bunch of empty space too, just so that he can actually like hold stuff for people. Okay, so Priscilla's actually strong enough to use Thunder. She's not strong enough to use L Thunder, but I don't have any high durability versions of Thunder, so she's not going to be attacking, so I will stick with this. She will need a Fortify. Pent will need a Fortify. What's the highest magic you can hold? I guess he can probably use Thimble better. You have it. Thimble better. Priscilla should also take Physic. And probably Recover. And probably an Elixir. She can't heal herself. Hey Blaze, welcome in. I think I'll take a men's staff just in case. Okay, we get our mods. And... it's so annoying going through my items again. A Wolf Bale. I guess you can have a Tomahawk. And I'll also give you a Sword Slayer. Because his sword rank isn't really that high, so it's not really going to help us there. Okay, Eliwood. I mean, Durandal's good enough for you for the most part. I think Lyn, I guess you can take a bow, like a low-level bow. She can't use anything better than that. Wait, can you use a longbow? Oh, she can. Okay, well that's actually useful then. That's actually really useful. Athos is actually going to take Luna. Luna's super useful because it ignores enemy resistance. Okay, so Heath is good at using Lance. Anyone that has space will just... Should I bring 2 restore staffs? No, I think I'm good. Hawkeye is the holder of the spears. So Heath, you can get a spear. Sane and Kent would probably benefit from having some ranged weapons. They'll both start off with a silver lance. Who's got the higher attack? Probably Sane, right? Yeah. So you can get a spear. And then Kent can take a... You can take the short spear, I guess. You both have an A rank in swords, so you should both take a silver sword as well. Raven's also S rank sword and S rank axe. I don't think I have an extra tomahawk. I don't think I should bother bringing axes for you guys. And the problem with Heath is that he doesn't really have a good sword either. So it's not really worth taking a sword. I think I should take an axe reaver on him. That way he can reverse the weapon triangle. I think that's kind of it. Maybe I should take a rapier. Someone has my rapier. You do? I think that's about it. Okay, I'm gonna also put my stat increasing items back into Merlinus so we can use them. Talisman, Angelic Robe, Speed Wings, Boots, Angelic Robe, Secret Book, Secret Book, Secret Book, Speed Wings. Okay, I'll give Athos the body ring for sure. Guiding ring I don't need. Oh, talisman. These are all promotion items, so I don't need these. It might be nice to have pure water on hand. Everyone's just holding all this like garbage gear. I bought way too much stuff. Okay, I'm also gonna save. Okay, so let's look at our stats, because this will determine who gets the items. So Hector's looking pretty good. Does Hector's Armads give him anything? Oh, he gets defense from that. Nice. These guys are all like capped up on his strength. That's actually really good. A lot of high stats. Okay, good. So Wrath also hit level 20, but we don't have room to bring him. He would be better than Luis, but Luis and Pent get a special conversation on this map. Okay, everyone else is not fully leveled. Okay, so the important number we want to look at is the final boss. You need 19 speed or more if you want to double him. So if there's anyone... So Hector could use a speed wing, for sure. Anyone that can break 19 with a +2 would be really useful. Ooh, Sane and Hector for sure. Okay, Sane and Hector get the speed wings. Now the other thing is Athos also normally can't double because he has really low constitution for his books. So you either need to pump up his speed with a +4 or pump up his constitution. So he's the only one that really benefits here from the constitution, so I'm gonna give him 2 body rings. I'm also going to save on a separate save file in case we actually want to use our items differently. Okay, also the final boss does about 37 damage on normal difficulty, so anyone that doesn't have 37 HP, which I think everyone should be fine with that, but we should give like a Seraph Robe to someone who needs it. Obviously, Nils is not going to be attacking, so he doesn't need it. Athos, if you're playing on hard mode, you might want to give it to him because the boss does do a bit more damage than 37. It's like a random number on top of it, so you might want to give it to Athos. Oh, Sage just can use it as well, so maybe Pent and Athos. Athos is just getting all my items. Oh, Luis, I think Pent for sure. Athos actually will survive, so, let's do Pent. Well, Pent will survive too. It's 37, so Luis needs it for sure. If she's planning to attack the boss, which I'm not sure if she will. I think Pent would be useful to give it to. I could also give it to Priscilla. That might actually be useful too, just so that if she gets hit by someone like random, she can take it. Thing is, Priscilla's not fully leveled either. I don't really think I need the Iron Rune for anyone either. I think that just takes up space. Okay, Strength. I think Raven probably needs it the most. The Strength turned out really bad. Luis could use it too. Maybe I'll give it to both of them. Do I even have any Strength items? I don't think I do, actually. No, I don't. Okay, so I can't increase their Strength. I have things for Resistance and Skill, Luck, Defense. Well, Hector has low luck. I think maybe I should just give them all to Hector. Sane is 18. Oh, Kent's luck is really low. So is Raven's. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, Raven is pretty low. Raven's low on luck, and Kent is low on luck. And Hector. Not that the luck really matters, but I'll give it to Hector and Kent. Raven's not as important. In fact, he might be the member of the group right now that's probably going to be contributing the least. He turned out really good on my last playthrough, but he just wasn't as good this time. Okay, what about defense? Dang, Athos has more defense than most units. That's crazy. I guess I could give them to Priscilla, but again, she shouldn't be getting attacked. Sane and Kent might be good uses for them. Actually, I didn't realize their defense is actually kind of low, but because they usually dodge everything, I'm gonna give it to both of them. And they're gonna be doing a lot of the running around and getting people, so... Skill. Most people should be pretty high on skill. Eliwood could use a little bit more. Yeah, actually just Eliwood. Unless I pump up Luis's skill, but I think Eliwood should be. Well, he's only 19, which isn't actually that bad. Luis could go much higher. Everyone else is like capped. Luis would benefit because she can crit. I'll give it to both of them. Okay, 21's not bad. I think maybe I'll just give all to Luis. So she can get a higher crit rate. For an archer, that's actually kind of low for her skill. Okay, last is resistance. Hector's 12. Oh, you're both 12. Oh, Sane has low resistance and Kent. Okay, Sane and Kent. Oh, and Keith. Keith has like a lot more HP than them, so. My Sane and Kent have been pulling their weight. Oh, I have 3. I can give each of them one. Sane and Kent have been pulling their weight really well all game, but I didn't realize some of their stats are actually kind of low because they've just been doing so well everywhere else. Also because the enemies they're fighting actually aren't that difficult either. The question is, who do I give the boots to? Maybe I should give them to Nils. He's only got a 5 move, and he will increase anyone else's movement. I could also give it to Hector. I think Nils might be more useful. Nils, you get a new pair of boots. Okay, I just want to make sure that's all my stat up items. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, I actually can't check the map. I forgot this one doesn't let you check the map ahead of time. I think we're pretty set. I guess Eliwood could be holding more things. Maybe I'll give him... What lance level did he get? Oh, he actually got an A in lances. How did I do that? I guess he can afford a silver lance then. Oh, you know, I should be doing a brave lance. I don't have a brave sword. I don't have a brave sword because I didn't recruit Harkin. I think a brave lance would be pretty useful. But the thing is, Heath is like almost... I want everyone at least to have one free spot in their inventory. I should probably give you a ranged weapon just in case. Even if it's just a hand axe. I guess you could take the Brave Lance. I could always trade it around. Do I have a Brave Axe? That might actually be really useful. Oh, maybe I can give it as Raven. I do have a Brave Axe. I think that should be okay. Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector. Marliss, thank you for everything. You've made of sterner stuff than I imagined. Thought you would have fled by now. I thought as much. You're not taking me with you. Oh. That's disgusting. Cry if you must, but do something about that runny nose. What are you supposed to do? You can't fight, so we can't afford to take you with us. Take this and return to Farkas' ship. What is this, may I ask? A letter of introduction. Take this to Ostia, and you'll be able to do good business there. Of course, if we fail in our mission, it's just a worthless slip of paper. But I must protest. For the rest of my days, I vowed in my heart to continue serving you both. Please, oh please, do not abandon me. Linus. Like, honestly, bringing him would be really useful just so we can throw all our surplus stuff into the convoy when we get the item drops. Then go get on the boat and pray for our safe return. Please, have faith in us. Wait for us. Oh, I understand. Until the end of my time, my lord. I'll wait for you until the end of time. Please come back. Safely, please. Yeah, okay. We're going. Bye. We'll be back. Oh, Lord Eliwood. Oh, my. Nurgle. Huh, you're here. But you're too late. The gate is already opened. I will claim the mighty quintessence of dragons. I'll become stronger and move even closer to perfection. You're through here. You sacrifice people like they were nothing but things. What does power mean if it comes at such a cost? I am who I am. The pain of others I do not feel. The sore of others does not touch me. Death feeds me. Death pleases me. I am the essence I consume. You fools have become corpses here because I wish it to be. Arise and come forth, my servants. Zombie morphs. It's so interesting too that on a given playthrough you would not have seen both Kenneth and Jerem, but on this chapter you'll see both of them, and then you'll probably be wondering who the other one is until you've done like 2 playthroughs to see both of them. You seem impressed with my work, or perhaps it's just that you've seen a familiar face. Marcus Laus and the Black Fang knaves. What have you done, Nurgle? These morphs you see before you, I've given them the abilities and appearances of the people whose essences I used to craft them. Do you understand? I have power, the power to perform miracles. Oh yes, Hector. Your brother, Uther, the Marquis of Ostia, he's dead, is he not? How? If you would like, I could make a morph of your brother. It would be well suited for a fragile human such as you. Perhaps a heartless puppet could ease the longing in your soul. Shut up. A heartless puppet? That's you, monster. What? To gain power, you think of no one but yourself. You are devoid of emotion, unable to feel pain or suffering. You are the puppet, Nurgle. Your weakness runs deep in you. You can never understand. The concepts of good and evil are devoid of any meaning, any value. These ideas prevent humans from liberating their own strengths. Such foolishness, the ultimate foolishness of the human race. Nurgle, after all these years, you have not stopped to reconsider your ideas at all. Yeah, imagine if he made a morph of Albert to fight us. That would have been evil. Or if you had any playable characters that died on your run and he brought them back as morphs. But the thing is, like, morphs, they kept going on about how morphs have, like, black hair and red lips and yellow eyes. And then now suddenly we break all the rules and the morphs don't look like that anymore. He also wasn't there when Uther died, so how would he get his essence? I know he's just, like, saying things to get into Hector's head, but... like, a lot of the stuff in this chapter doesn't really make sense if you've been paying attention. The same is true of you, Athos. You must see the truth of it. All living creatures take energy from somewhere. We all use it to create. To change it to something better. The knowledge of Arcadia showed us the road to the ultimate transformation. And yet you will not take that road. Why do you reject the obvious? I'm not opposed to the quest for power, for greater knowledge. However, that quest must be driven from within, to fuel your quest. With the stolen lives of others, this brings not wisdom but abomination. I remember. I still remember. Those words are unchanged when you first said them ages back. When you and the dragons conspired to bury me. Look at this wound. The wound I took from your magic. It was a mistake. The only person who understood, the man I thought my truest friend. It was a mistake to try and destroy me. It confirmed some things for me. That trust brings betrayal. That friends bring weakness. Yeah, his creepy eye animation. You're beyond help, you craven fool. You have any idea how Greybeard felt? What it must have meant to cut down a former friend? Are you telling me that you don't get it? Hector, What happened in the past? What reasons drive you? None of these matter. I have no compassion or pity for you whatsoever. The crimes you committed are unforgivable. I care not for your excuses. Prepare yourself, Nurgle. With these hands, I shall end your crimes today. Interesting. Let us put your skills to the test. Assuming, of course, that you can get past my morphs first. Let me put them into random rooms and lock them away, so you have to fight them one by one instead of all at once. This is my fight! Stand back, everyone! Don't be stupid, we're fighting too. We're not just gonna leave you alone, Hector. I'm with you. Before, now, and from here on too. You guys. Don't forget me, Lord Hector. And Ninian, I'm sure she's here as well. Nils. I like how suddenly Hector's the main character now. I mean, I know we're doing Hector's route, but Eliwood's still been doing most of the talking, so now it's suddenly like Hector's turn to do it. Oh, Kiro, you too. Yeah, I'm here too. If he has power to rival Athos, then I must test that power myself. I don't want to lose anyone, so I will fight my strongest. I won't hold back. This is for all the lovely ladies I've yet to meet. I will gladly volunteer to protect Lucio my life. For Bern, land of my birth, may I return to it soon. If I die here, so be it. Raven's so edgy. No matter what happens, I'll be at Lord Pent's side. Everyone, here we go. Give it your all and beat this knave. and then my character just goes inside of Hector. Okay, so first is Uhai. So, just to reiterate too, so Athos brought us a bunch of S-rank weapons, right? So at the end of the game, you get a score, your tactician rating, based on how many turns you took for the whole game, as well as your, like, money levels. And what it does is, like, it calculates all the items in your convoy that you haven't used, and essentially, like, pretends to sell it to add to your score. So when Athos brings you Durandal, Solkati, Armads, Forblaze, and Oriola, those have a value of 0. So even if you use them on this level, they don't affect your rating. However, whenever you defeat one of these mini-bosses, they drop one of these really good weapons, these S-rank weapons, and you get them, and you could use them, but these actually have a high monetary value. So every time you use it, it depletes the monetary value. So if you want a tactician rating, you should get these items and then not use them, which is kind of silly. And furthermore, the final boss will take damage from Durandal, Solkati, Armads, Floorblaze, and Oriola, but these weapons don't deal special damage against dragons, so even though they're S-rank, they actually don't. Okay, so I have a list of, just like before, we need to plan ahead. So this room's gonna open first. The next room that's gonna open is this one, which is full of magic users. So I'm gonna make sure I need to send some people that are resistant against magic up there. And then after that, it's gonna be this room, which has a really strong warrior in it. So that's what we're gonna plan ahead for. Now, thing is, not very many people can actually reach Uhai. Let's see how much damage I can do. Oh, see, the thing is, when we beat this with Eliwood's route, our characters are like below level 10 promoted, and now they're above, well, now they're max level, so a lot of these kills are a lot easier to get now. Oh no, but oh sorry, I was looking at the normal morph. I wasn't looking at Uhai. So I could Brave Lance him. That would do quite a bit. The thing is, for him, I need to kill him early because he's going to hit me with the bow. I think him, Keith, and Sane combined can take care of him. This guy poses no threat. We can just kill him through the wall, and then this guy we can't reach. Okay. It's a good thing I brought the Brave Lance then. Actually, can Louise finish him off? Oh no, she... Oh, she can do 4 times. Wait, I should have used her. Oh no, that's against him. Oh, he would double her back, and she can't kill him. Okay. Dang, Uhai, I remember Uhai's really fast. It does exactly enough damage, though. As long as I don't miss. I like how they get the color back in their skin when they die. So Heath is full on items. I gotta watch out for that. Okay, this door's gonna open next. We need a bunch of, like, magic-resistant units to go up there. Actually, Louise would be really good against killing them. She has high defense, has high resistance. Who else has high resistance? Oh, Lyn. I kind of need Lyn to take care of this guy, though. Actually, can Priscilla kill this guy? She can, but she'll take a bunch of damage. Well, he might miss, though. If Priscilla can kill him and not take damage, that'd be great. I guess I can get someone to heal her after, so it's not a big deal. Thank you, Priscilla. Oh, she doesn't actually kill. She just gets him down to 1. The thing is, Lyn could use her longbow, but I'd rather that she starts moving up. I could Nils... I mean, I could Nils Louise. Actually... Yeah, she's a little too far. I think I need to Nils her. Could get Hector to, like, throw an axe through here. Or I could have you throw a spear. I guess I'll do that, because Kent has a high movement range. So he can always move back into position afterwards. Who has the Axe Reaver? You do. So I think I want Heath to be the one to go up for this room. So this room's gonna open next, and then this one after. Hector would be good for this room. Hector has a low movement, so I shouldn't pre-position him for the other one. Well, this guy does have a longbow. That's okay. We'll get ready for this room, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't attack Priscilla. The thing is, Priscilla can't kill. Yeah, I need Heath to be ready for this room. You know, I'd rather this guy just come out and get us because he's pretty weak. I could do Kent support with Priscilla, or Sane support with Priscilla, because I never did get Priscilla's other supports. I want her to get B rank with Guy, and that didn't happen. I guess I might as well. Oh! Those eyes, with such exquisite sorrow. What subtle and fine nobility they possess. You must be a highborn lady of Etruria. Yes, I'm the daughter of Count Caerleon Priscilla. It is an honor to meet a knight such as yourself. I'm Sane. Sane, the Caelan Knights. That's Sane. I heard you the first time. Dear Lady Priscilla. No, let me call you Princess. What? May I address you thus, Princess Priscilla? I suppose I don't mind. If you feel that you must, you may address me any way you like. My deepest thanks, Princess Priscilla. Ah, what splendid pleasure. You are a very odd fellow. Wait, she's full on items. I guess you're not full. So Kenneth's in here. I'm more surprised you actually hit her with that 19%. Oh, you actually can't kill him. I mean, you won't die, but you also won't kill him. I was hoping that she would get a quadruple. Oh, I should have given her like a higher speed stat. I mean, her speed's not bad. Would Lyn have been better? What's your strength? 18. 24. You know what? I'm gonna try reverse. I'm gonna try Luis first. Can Lyn even reach you? Oh yeah, she can. Oh, but only with the longbow. I mean, I could send someone up. Oh, I should have given Eliwood a long-range weapon. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this. I could have Lyn attack with the longbow. Well, that only does 15 times 2. I was thinking I could have Nils get Lyn to attack twice. I mean, I guess Lyn and Luis combined together would be able to take him down. I'm still surprised he hits her with the 19%. That's crazy. Oh, he missed this time. I thought it was still seated. Oh, whatever. I'll go in, then, because the druid, yeah, the druid's not really a threat. Unless Luis gets a crit. I guess I could have also used Feel His Might, but I want to try to keep it in condition. I could have had... Maybe I should have had Luis use Longbow so she wouldn't get countered. Oh well. Oh, Priscilla has the physic. Does Fortify reach here? Yeah, okay. I'll just let this guy come out and attack us, because... It's a good thing I healed her. Oh, it's a good thing that guy stayed there, because then it's easier to hit him through the wall. Hey, Hunter, welcome in. Nice crit, Louise. Okay, so here we have Brendan. He's kind of a tough cookie. I do have the Axe Reaver on him. How does Eliwood and Raven fare against him? Not super great. Okay, 18 times 2 is not bad, but that's a weakness. Yeah, Brendan, we actually never fought in the story. He got killed by Sonya. Dang, the brave weapons don't really help. No one's fast enough to actually make use of them. The thing is, I think I'm gonna send Heath over. I need Nils to get him though. Is this weapon ranged too? Well, it's not, so I could like take pot shots at him, but oh, Pen. Oh, I should have moved Pen only here because he can't reach him from here. I feel like I should make sure I don't move Pen too much. Does Fortify reach from here? I think it should. Because Pen would be great to take down Brendan. Okay, good, she got healed. What can you do against Brendan? $20 damage with a 17 crit's pretty good, actually. And no one else here is ranged enough to help weaken, so... And that would have been a great time for you to get one of those crits that you always get when I don't need you to. See, Heath can double him. My Heath is really strong. That actually doesn't kill him, though. Ooh, but if I hit him with the Axe Reaver... Okay, then someone else can finish. That guy's a bow. If he attacks Pen with a bow, it's not a big deal. Can't believe it takes this many people to take Brendan down, and Sonya took him down in like one shot. Raven, is now your time to shine. You have empty space in your inventory? Yes, you do. I can get Eliwood to finish this guy. Oh, that's actually not strong enough to finish. Wait, was Durandal strong enough to finish? I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, Durandal it is. That is a big-ass sword. Though he still has room somehow to throw it in the air, flip it, and catch it without it hitting the ground. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, how does he not, like, chop his own horse in half? I'm just thinking if I want to give Priscilla, like, the XP, but the problem is that everyone else will kill. So this one's gonna open next, and then we should have everyone moving down here because the southeast is gonna open after that. This one should be easy to take care of, though. I'm not sure if Athos would be useful here. Hey Darren, it's been a while. Do you want some wolf bale? Did you just get a crit, Hector? Thank you. Okay, then I don't need to waste someone else's turn getting him. Nice. Actually, Priscilla, can you take down this general? Oh, you can weaken him, but you can't take him down. I'll get Priscilla to finish off this guy. This is where it's going to get a little tricky. So I think Luis and Lyn will probably be best off down here. I'll send Heat up, and then I'll send Eliwood down. I kind of wish I could send him a little further out. Maybe I won't move Luis so far then. I need Eliwood to get out of here. Or even get out. His sword is so large. You can wait here. Gotta heal Louise. Maybe I should give him Pent another healing thing. Wait, he has a mend. I should just use the mend. Because he only needs to heal one person. Oh, but he can't stand next to her. Okay, you know what? I'm just not going to heal her this turn then. So this one is Germ. He's only got, the thing is, Germ doesn't even get a legendary weapon. He just gets a rune sword. Ursula, on the other hand, gets Excalibur. I could probably pick her off with a longbow. Oh, she's actually tankier than I thought. Oh. Not too bad, though. Can I hit Germ with a bow from here? No, he's a little too far. I guess I can get Athos to finish him off. Oh yeah, for sure. You have a 44% crit rate, Lyn. Let's see. Is it just me, or does when Lyn lands on the ground in that sprite, she has jiggle physics? Or am I just seeing things? I watched it twice. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they added like a little jiggle. What a random little detail. I'm pretty certain that's what I saw. Wait, is Louise full on items? If she is, I need to trade. Oh no, she's good. She's perfect. I'm pretty certain that's what I saw. I forgot he heals himself with that. If I nils, well, I guess I can. Try to figure out who I can nils. If I nils Louise, she can't hit Germ. You rewatched it and she does? See, I'm not going crazy. Thing is, I'm gonna use Oriola does more damage, but I want to see Four Blazes animation. The thing is that Germ doesn't do much damage, so I can probably just leave people here and he won't kill anyone. Oh, wait, that was a crit. Thank you, Athos. See, I'm not crazy. Okay, thank you. But dang, what a weird detail. This room will be a little difficult because this one's got the Reed brothers in it. I'm so glad I gave Nils the boots. Now I can make everyone gang up on the Reed brothers. I should get someone to heal Louise here. So these guys are tricky because they also have a support with each other. Oh, but you have a brave sword. It's not ranged right now until he switches to a tomahawk. Oh, see, the problem is that they can like double all my units. Ooh, that's not good. The only characters that have supports in this game are Lloyd and Linus, and Paul and Jasmine. Which Paul and Jasmine will never take advantage of it because they never stand close enough together. I guess you could lure them in with each other. The interesting thing is, like, Lloyd and Linus have A-rank supports with each other, but then once you kill one of them in Four-Fanged Offense, when you see the next one in Cog of Destiny, their support is gone, which works just like our supports, where if one person dies, the other person loses the support. Except for Paul and Jasmine. I heard that in the game's code, once you kill one of them, the other one still has the support with him, which is an anomaly. Wait, oh, you have the Sword Slayer. Actually, that might be useful. If he crit me, I would have been very mad. Okay, I think I can easily kill him now. The question is, who wants to kill? Yeah, so Sane won't be able to do it without taking damage. Heath could do it. Then I need a way to take down Linus. I don't think I can take down Linus this turn. What matters is I take down at least one of them so that they don't have the support anymore. Oh, Heath is like, I'm gonna make sure I get this done. Thank you, Heath. So I should be able to do more damage to Linus now. If I box him in, then he also won't be able to use his... He won't be able to move, really. Like, that won't kill Sane, but that's not great. Can I do anything to make him not double me? No? Unless I attack him from here. Which is safe, but then I don't do as much damage. I think that's fine, because he can attack any of us, and that does give him space to use the Tomahawk. Which he'll probably do so he doesn't get doubled, or he doesn't get retaliated. So, we're all at full HP, that's great. The sword is so long. Oh, the other thing you gotta watch out for is, like, this door will open as soon as you kill the last enemy. So the second Linus dies, you gotta get ready for retaliation. I guess I could... If I really wanted, I could send Kent in to fight Linus. Would that really help me? It wouldn't kill him. It would box him in and prevent him from using Tomahawk, but I kind of want him to use the Tomahawk. Unless Kent gets a crit. But it'd be a bad idea to attack. I'd rather wait, because even if we do kill him, the door's gonna open. I'd rather kill him next turn. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, he's gonna use the Tomahawk. I prefer that over the Brave Weapon greatly. Okay, who has room in their inventory? You do. See, if Heath doesn't crit, this would be good. Heath is full. I don't want him. Actually, no, wait. Linus doesn't have any items. Why am I caring about that? Okay, that was probably the only tricky part of this. So Nurgle won't move. Oh, this guy's gonna be annoying because he has a Berserk. That guy's Fortify. I do have a Restore staff, so it's not a big deal. I could just longbow him. Snipe him. See, this is why I liked having Wrath last time I came here, because he has the longbow range, but he can also move because he's mounted really far. Ooh, yes, that's enough to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about Berserk. This guy's gonna come out and attack Luis, which is fine. Heath needs healing. Oh, hi. Do you have Berserks? No. I kind of want Hector to attack. Just so we can have the CR mods animation. Just 40 damage in one hit. I love how impactful that feels. The way he like just drops it on the floor and it shakes. That's so cool. I'll put Luis here, and then maybe if I put Lyn. Oh, she's not in range. Okay. I gotta stay away from these guys for now. Not that they pose a threat to me, but. Yeah, Hector basically used Earthquake there, which is pretty cool. Oh wait, there's a talk. Wait, there's a talk thing there. Is it Nils? Oh, it's Lyn. Eliwood, wait. What is it, Lindis? Is it true what Nurgle said? You mean about Lord Uther? He said he's dead. When? Did you know Eliwood? Hector's been acting a little strange, so I forced Oswin to tell me. It was the same illness that took his father. The sickness came on suddenly. It took less than a year for the disease to spread. So when we met him at Castle Ostia, he was dying. Yet he didn't want Hector or us to know. He pushed himself too far. I'm sure he was told he shouldn't be moving about. Hector, when did he? Only recently. He figured it out when he saw Lord Uther wasn't at the castle. He pressed Oswin to tell him. After that, so as not to distract us, Hector pretended that nothing was amiss. That's Lindis. That's nice that they have a conversation there. I wish it was part of the actual... I mean, I guess it wouldn't make sense for part of the cutscene going into this, but dang. These fools are coming at us. So we'll send Athos to confront Nurgle himself. Can Hector talk to these guys? No. Oh, she can talk to Hector. What is it?
Hector, I'm certain that you did not cry, so I will. This is your share of tears. Don't say anything. Just for a little while, let me lean on you. For a little while. Don't.
Hmm?
Don't die. Please, you...
I know. Yeah, Lyn's like sneaking up behind him in the middle of a battle. Hector, do you have a minute? It's about my brother, isn't it? Sorry I didn't tell you.
It's all right. I understand you better than anyone. More importantly, have you settled things with Oswin?
Don't talk to me about him.
Hector, you're not angry with Oswin. When Lord Uther was in trouble, you weren't at his side. You're angry with yourself. It's true, isn't it? I was the same way. I couldn't save my father. I couldn't save Ninian. Over and over I blamed myself.
Eliwood.
But you know, that's just a way of running from the sadness of loss. I think you've realized that already. Lord Uther and Oswin, they were thinking about you above all else. You must see that, but if you continue to pretend you do not, you will lose sight of something terribly valuable. That's all I have to say.
Like the whole like Uther and Oswin and Hector thing it's interesting. It's got a lot of intrigue, but it's just kind of tacked onto the Eliwood. Like it's basically you take the Eliwood story and then you just tack on this little Uther thing on top. It's nice that there's all this extra dialogue too. I like that, but it just feels like they were like, okay, we need to make drama for Hector's route somehow. What can we do? Like that's what it feels like to me, which is a little unfortunate. Do these guys get special dialogue with Nurgle? Kinda wanna see. We'll try it next turn. Well, Athos would annihilate you, Nurgle. Yeah, I just wanna see if these guys get special dialogue. Nurgle. I cannot understand you, Hector of Ostia. Why would you do all this for Eliwood? Is this miserable thing called friendship worth dying for? I don't expect you to understand. You've forgotten what it means to be human. Nurgle, my connection to you, it's over. I'm finishing everything up right here. It just bothers me how Nurgle's like dark druid sprite, it looks cool, but it doesn't really look like him. Like it feels like the colors are off. I feel like the black part of the cloak needs to be darker and not gray, at least. Did you know, Eliwood, what happened to your friend Hector? What was he thinking as he fought by your side? It's a pity. If only he had been free to return to Ostia. I know that I've caused much pain for my friends. That is why I will not lose here today. Yeah, you should have a hood. I feel like the final human enemy in Sacred Stones, they did a good job of making their sprite match their portrait, and they didn't really do that with Nurgle. They were just like, we need a cool druid sprite. I also don't like his class just called Dark Druid. I feel like that's just a little bit boring, especially because back in the day on Spriter's Resource, someone did make a Dark Druid sprite for Canis, where they recolored it into Canis's colors, and then there was like a rumor back then, because, you know, back then people didn't check the internet as much, that people thought that Canis could third promote into Dark Druid because of that, which is not true. It would have been cool, for sure. See if I can get some XP for Priscilla while we're here. I also just feel like both Ninian and Nils get shafted. Like, Nils doesn't have any supports, but Ninian also doesn't get to come to the final battle, and she's like absent for most of the game. Like, it just feels like they also got a little bit stilted. If I use Luna, I can actually kill it with Luna instead of Oriola. I also like how Lyn doesn't actually have anything to do with Nurgle, or like he probably doesn't even know who she is, but because she's like another lord of ours, she needs dialogue with him. Little girl from Sakai, you do well to vanish. One such as you is no match for me. The nomads of the plains do not abandon their fellow tribespeople. Eliwood and Hector are my dear friends. Their sorrow is my sorrow. Their anger is my anger. Pah. Nurgle, in my friends' names I will cut you down. In another lifetime. She's probably gonna crit him too. Nurgle. Heh. Athos, take a good look at me, at my tremendous power. Already, words are useless. As an old friend, I will fulfill my duty. The fact that he's like, he would actually one-shot him better with Luna is kind of crazy. Considering like they went on and on about how you need like... Wait, oh, at first I thought he got a crit or something. They went on and on about how Nurgle needs like special weapons to defeat him, and you could just go in there with like a Luna and blast him with it. Why? Why must I lose? More power. I must be stronger. Why? Why did I want power? Quintessence? Don't understand. But, not like this. I will not die like this. With my last breath, tremble in despair. So I think his last words are a little bit different if you've done all the Hector side stories. Nils, what is it? I don't know. Why am I crying? Don't worry, you've been through a lot. It's just relief. You've done well, haven't you? Everything's okay. The world's been saved. And I know that Ninian is happy too. What was that? What on earth? What happened? It can't be.
those dragons? Nurgle's final warning. This is what he meant.
What a calamity! If dragons return to this world, the continent will be ash in less than a month. I'll stop this. I'll show you.
So these are dragons.
Look at the size of them. I've got a bad feeling about this. My legs are trembling just standing here.
There are 3 of them. I don't know if we could do this. We need some kind of help.
I'll do what I can. I'll halt the dragons. Strike there. What a badass old man. Ugh, so powerful. Can they be stopped?
Lord Athos, flee! The dragons are getting closer.
If we can't stop them here, we are lost. Bramawand.
Preparations took time. Okay, I require everyone's strength. Gather here, the legendary power. This light.
What is it?
Look, there! Bring her back. Let the dragon girl's soul be restored. Ninian! Ninian! Where am I? Girl with the exalted blood of dragons, use that power to appease them. It's not possible. Use my power in this world. Do you not feel it? Your power returning. What? Yes. I will try.
We brought you back just so you can fight for us, right here.
That's enough. I'm sorry. This is not your fault. I'm sorry. No more. Ninian! It's okay, she only fainted. Thank goodness, Ninian. One dragon still remains. Leave the girl to me, I shall tend to her.
Chosen ones, you must stop the final dragon. You must save us all. I've said this before, but it's so disappointing that the final boss of this game is just a generic dragon. Like, he's not even like a specially named one or anything like that. He's just a dragon. Wait, I want to check something first. I just want to see which part of the script actually changed because we did all the side quests. It wasn't really that much of a difference. Script, Hector version. Yeah, so the only thing that changes, so if you do chapter 19XX, the part about Nils crying is new. Otherwise, that doesn't happen. Same with defeating Nurgle, his death quote changes a little bit. Yeah, his death quote changes a little bit, and Nils crying after he dies changes. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more dramatic of a change than that. Oh, that's interesting. If you fight... Oh, there are special talk conversations between Hector and Oswin, too, if you bring Oswin, which we do not. If you're fighting Lloyd, Legault and Nino will have special dialogue. Legault and Nino also have special dialogue against Linus. Legault and Nino also have special dialogue against Brendan. That's interesting too, because I know Legault was part of the Black Fang, but he wasn't really like story relevant. So for him to get special dialogue and not Jafar, like Jafar doesn't get dialogue against any of them. Legault also gets special dialogue against Uhai. That's interesting. And he's the only one. And then Nurgle has special dialogue with Eliwood, Hector, Lyn, Nino, Jafar, Renault, and Athos. That's interesting. Of course, you can read all that on your own on the Fire Emblem wiki, but that's just interesting. So the nice thing about the boss is that he won't actually move. This guy has a sleep staff, so that we might have to worry about, but not. This guy's a bolting, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, Wrath and I'm surprised Lyn doesn't have special dialogue against Uhai. I mean, Wrath I can kind of understand, but or maybe Guy. Like Guy got special dialogue against him too. It's just interesting too, because you would think the morphs you wouldn't get special dialogue. It'd be either be all or nothing, right? But it feels like so few characters have special dialogue with them. You'd think it'd be more, if not none. See, that's why I gave him the double body ring, so you can double at Luna, which does more damage than 4 Blades or Aureola. The dragon looks a little goofy, too. Oh, I didn't even need anyone else. That crit. Thank you, Athos. Wait, I forgot something. Oh no, I forgot something. Wait, oh no, that means we have to not get critted. That means we have to give up on the crit. I just realized I need Pen to talk to Luis. I brought them for a reason. That would have been hilarious, though. Stay beside me, Luis. We mustn't get separated. Yes, Lord Pent. That is a dragon, isn't it? Yes. Years ago, Lord Athos and the other legends fought that. Lord Pent. I understand why you're trembling. It's been 1,000 years, but I think I understand why humans and dragons fought. Compared to humans, dragons are so incredibly powerful. Their mere existence must have seemed like a threat. Too much of a threat for humans to bear. 1,000 years. Other than Lord Athos, no one has experienced this type of combat. None of us could begin to imagine what this fight will be like. You're right. However, there is one certainty. Luis, I will protect you. Lord Pent, I will protect you as well, along with the child inside me. Our child. Luis, that's... The fact that they get the special dialogue, you have to bring them to, like, the end. Pent and Luis's children are playable in Binding Blade, so... Athos, do you want to replicate that crit? Actually, does anyone else have special dialogue on this map? While we're here, we might as well check it out, right? Probably not. Can't believe we got that crit, too, and we had to waste it. Talk conversations, Pent and Luis. Okay, that's it. Athos, you want to crit again? That was great. I should have given Nils the ring that lets him make people higher crit chance. Oh, he did! Thank you, Athos. I guess you didn't need the rest of us after all. We raised the entire army for no reason. You could have soloed this and you would have been fine. I find it so funny that the dragon looks like it doesn't have a neck either. Yeah, Athos was inspired by Luis's heartwarming announcement. Yeah, let's have a baby shower right now. Eliwood, are you alright?
Yes. Thanks to you, Hector. Oh, they're doing the auto scroll text now. I can't make it go faster. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. I truly thank you. Ninny, I don't need your thanks. He called him a ninny? Friends help friends. Ninny. Ninny. Okay. Well done, brave successor to Roland. Yeah, because yeah, like as if you didn't just solo it yourself, Athos. Well done, everyone, for doing nothing. It's finally over. Finally, everything is... Greybeard! Oh. Looks like I've exhausted my strength. I'll die before you, friend. I may well follow you soon. For now, I will sleep again. Eliwood, Hector, Lyn, and the rest of you, I guess. I've lived a long, long time, but now I'm done. Do not grieve. Soon I will be with long absent friends. I have no regrets. Lord Athos! Now, my friends, my family, let me give you a parting gift. As I lay dying, I see many things. I see the future. Oh, why? Why is this not now? Neither Bramamon nor I will be here to help a land in need. We do not exist in the next game. What do you see? An evil star rises and burns. All of Eliwood will be once again awash in blood. But do not fear. Once again, Lycia brings hope. Children of Fire, I hope you got an A-rank support. Everything. Lord Athos! Even at the end, he thought of us. Greybeard. Look, both of you. Lord Athos. It's almost as though he's smiling. This world will once again be enveloped by darkness. But at the end, a saving light shall rise. Ninian! Lord Eliwood. I'm so happy. I can't believe you're back. I feel like this is all a dream. Once I lost you, I knew for sure. I need you. I want you by my side forever. So this dialogue's different because we got the A rank. Lord Eliwood, I must go home. What do you mean? I'm the cause of all this. It was my weakness that invited this tragedy. Ninian? Here on Eliwood, we were nurtured for ages in the land of our birth. Even after humans invaded and drove us out, not a day passed that I did not think of it. Memories of my mother and my father, of my home. I yearn to see it once again, our homeland. Those children, the fire dragons, they were like me. We knew that it was forbidden, and yet we answered Nurgle's call and opened the gate. We didn't intend to stay long, just to see home one last time. But Nurgle captured us, and it led to this.
We humans, we took control of the continent like it was our right. We never considered who or what we drove away.
Ninian, Nils, the blame for this was never yours alone. While we can claim ignorance, we still bear some responsibility. Lord Eliwood, do you truly believe that?
I do. If my father were here, he would say the same thing. Let's work together and think about the future. If the entire continent were made a place where dragons and humans could live together, like the hidden city Lord Athos spoke of, Arcadia.
What a wonderful world that would be. But that's certainly something that won't happen for a long, long time. So we can't stay here. The gate is still open. If it remains so, other dragons will certainly pass through, and we don't have Athos to one-shot them. Before that happens, we must return to our world. We must regain our power and seal the gate from that side.
Are you saying I'll never see you again? That can't be.
Lord Eliwood, I'm truly blessed that I've had the chance to meet you. Please, please, don't forget me.
Ninian!
Come, Nils, let us go. We must return to our world. Ninian, the air of this world, it's changed so much from what we knew. No matter how much time passes, our strength will never return. If we stay here, you will not survive long. Nils, why do you... But even knowing that your life will be short. Ninian, you truly wish to remain here, don't you? Because you got an A-rank support with Eliwood. I understand. Stay here. Stay with Lord Eliwood. Nils? Lord Eliwood. Ninian. No, my sister. Please cherish her.
I will. I will make her happy. I swear it.
Nils, are you... I'm going alone. I want to live a long time. I don't have your curiosity. Nils. Okay then, I'm going.
Be well, Nils.
I'll miss you.
I'll never forget you.
Nils. Don't cry, Ninian. Even if we're apart, if we never see each other again, our bond will never, ever be cut. More importantly, sister, live as long and be as happy as you can, for as long as you can. Nils!
Thank you, Nils. It's a good thing that we were able to see this different ending because we did Hector's route. Well, not because we did Hector's route, because I chose to do an A rank with Ninian this time. Oh, daybreak!
Beautiful, isn't it? The start of another day. Ninian. You'll come with me, won't you? Yes.
Oh, we got the Hector and Lyn support too.
One year later.
Oh, Kiro. You made it. Come, relax. What? You came to say goodbye? I haven't seen you in so long. And you're leaving? Hmm? Oh, you heard too. Now the word of my brother's death has spread. The throne can't be left empty forever. Being the leader of all Lycia doesn't really suit me. My brother let me play around for quite a while. If I don't grow up soon, my brother won't be able to rest. The burdens Uther carried as Marcus Ostia, his feelings for the citizenry of Ostia and all Lycia. I'll succeed him at everything. Easy to say, but I'm sure it's going to be difficult.
Hector? Well, if it isn't Kiro, it's been a long time.
Ah, but Kiro's not here for long, though. He has to go play other games. Some friend, eh?
Oh, that's too bad. Oh yes, Kiro. We have a favor to ask of you. It's a little bit premature, but... would you be our first child's godparent? You are the patron to our romance, after all.
I just said I was leaving and never coming back. Name? We've already decided on that. We're going to name him Uther, after my brother. Joke's on you, you're not having a boy. I beg your pardon, what if it's a girl? It's my child. It will be a boy. I don't know how science works. We'll pit him against Eliwood's son. To see who's the strongest.
This is all he ever talks about. Honestly, I don't know if he'll ever grow up. So Kiro, if it is a girl...
Are you leaving? Some godparent I am. Say, Kiro, do you remember Athos' final words? I sealed Armand's away, like it used to be, but I can still feel its power pulsing inside me. War is coming, and it will never be translated officially into English. Someday, a terrible war. When that day comes, I want you to be there when that day comes. I want you to learn Japanese and get a Japanese copy of the game and guide my children and me. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. It's so funny hearing this knowing that Binding Blade didn't get localized. Like, it literally just leaves on a cliffhanger, and then it's like, well, you guys will never get this, so... I do want to play Binding Blade, though, on stream. I will do it. Even though I know it's probably going to be painful, because it was released before this game, right? So it is even more unbalanced in terms of, like, game balance. Like, this game's okay for game balance, but Sacred Stones, they really fixed a lot of the problems with this game and hit their stride a lot better. And going back and playing this, I really feel it. But I'm glad we came back and did Hector's story. Like, I was on the fence about whether I wanted to do a Hector run. But it's nice, even though we only got like a little bit of difference, it's kind of nice to see that side. We also got like a slightly different ending because of the supports we did, which is also kind of nice. And we also got all the additional scenes. So if you missed it, doing chapter 19XX, you learn, and it's like heavily implied, that Nurgle is Ninian and Nils' actual father, and that's why he was able to call them through the gate. That's why Nils sheds a tear after Nurgle's defeated. But only if you do that chapter. Here's my turn counts. You can see which chapters I spent like farming the arena or trying to farm supports out. Actually, we didn't really do like support farms this time. Yeah, Port Abaddon, 48 turns in that arena. "32 turns in Value of Life." Matthew, Thief and Spy. Matthew continued his service as a spy for House Ostia. The memory of his beloved Layla lingers on in his heart. Oswin, Impregnable Knight. Oswin served as a vassal to Marcus Ostia. His was a calm, reasonable voice in Lycia's ruling government. I like how they don't speed through the text here. Like in some Fire Emblem games where it's really hard to read them in time. Sarah, Outspoken Cleric. Sarah returned to Ostia. She spent much time tending to her own affairs, but lately, she has begun to enjoy her free time. What an ending. She enjoyed her free time. The end. Marcus, Knight of Faerie. Marcus returned to Faerie with Eliwood, and as the head of the Knights of Faerie, dedicated his life to training young squires. Lowen, Swift Knight. Lowen replaced Marcus as the most famed knight in all of Faerie. His endless zeal served Faerie well throughout his life. Rebecca, a wildflower. Rebecca returned to her father, then pledged service to House Faerie. She's formed a family, and yet she still serves Faerie well. Dorcas, Serene Warrior. Dorcas returned to Faerie and used the money he earned to buy medicine for Natalie, his wife. She recovers rapidly. Barter, Wild Axe Fighter. Barter continued his quest from country to country. Rumors say that he fell in love with his own mortal enemy, which we know now as Carla. Guy, Mounted Swordsman. Mounted? Guy continued in his quest to be the finest swordsman in all Sakai. His form was so perfected that all called him the Saint of Swords. Apparently this is a mistranslation because he isn't the Saint of Swords, he like gets close to being like the Saint of Swords, who is Carol. Urk, Studious Mage. Urk returned to Etruria and was asked to succeed the retiring Lord Pent. He refused and devoted his life to the study of magic. Priscilla, Secluded Princess. Priscilla returned to Etruria's Count Caerleon. Her adopted parents met her not with harsh rebukes, but with tears of joy. Florina, Pegasus Knight. Her title's just Pegasus Knight. After Lyn abdicated rule of Caelin, Florina returned to Ilia. She remained shy, but this shyness has made her strong within. Kent, the Crimson Shield. After Caelin was placed under Ostian rule, Kent became its steward. His dedication earned him the love of his people. Sane, the Green Lance. When Ostia took over the rule of Caelin, Sane resigned and became an independent knight. His love of women is unchanged. Will, Archer without equal. Will remained a knight of Caelin even after Ostia took over. He became the commander of Ostia's Caelin Archer Division. Raven, Sublime Mercenary. Raven vanished without a word. Many reports have placed him in Arafin, but none could be confirmed. It's kind of boring. I got an A rank with Priscilla with him. They should have had a different ending. Lucius, the Light.
Lucius lived a modest life in a remote corner of Arifin. He built a small orphanage, where he now cares for helpless children. Canis, seeker of wisdom. Canis returned to his family in Ilia. Some years later, he and his wife died trying to stop a snowstorm. His child was raised by his old mother. That's so sad! I know it leads into Binding Blade, but it's just like, okay, he died, and his wife died. Like, come on. Dart, Baden's commando. Dart took a grave wound protecting Fargus in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumors claim he might be in Faerie. Again, this is just a sad ending. Like, Fiora, wing-born warrior. Fiora flew many missions as the head of a mercenary company. Her donations saved many poor families in Ilia from destitution. Legault, the Hurricane. After the battle, Legault traveled the lands looking for Black Fang refugees. He helped them to ease the pain of his own loss. Nils, child of destiny. Nils vanished through the gate in order to seal it from the other side. Those who saw him go will never forget his look of sorrow. Isadora, escort of Faerie. As a knight of the Imperial Guard, Isadora served as guard to Lady Eleonora. She continued to study to be a lady up until she wed. What a weird way to word that. Heath, wandering knight. Heath moved to Ilia and became a mercenary, knight of some fame. He fought not for country, but for people in need. Wrath, wolf of Sakai. Wrath returned to his tribe in Sakai. His deeds earned him warm greetings from his father, the famed Silver Wolf. Hawkeye, Desert Guardian. Hawkeye returned to Nabata and lived peacefully in Arcadia with his daughter, whom he trains to be a guardian of the desert. Wallace, Crag of Kalen. Wallace intended to return to Kalen, but he got lost and ended up in Ilia. He now spends his days chilling the frozen soil. It's like comical but sad. Farina, the Great Wing. Farina far surpassed her duties as commander of the Pegasus Knights of Ilia. Her skill earned her fame, as well as high prices. Pent, Mage General, and Louise, Lady of Violets. When Athos died, Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as Mage General of Etruria. This action set the palace in an uproar, but Pent and Louise endured. This is all about Pent, almost nothing about Louise. Carol, Saint of Swords. Once Carol was known as the Saint, as a sword demon. Now he bears a new name. What prompted this change, he will not say. Nino, Pious Mage, and Jafar, Angel of Death. They were buried after the conflict and were gifted with twin boys. Their time in Faerie was happy until bounty hunters came for Jafar. To protect his family, he disappeared. Nino vanished in search of him. Also sad. Vida, Flying Fang. Some rumors say that Vida died at the hands of Byrne forces. Others say she now serves Byrne's Prince Zephiel. That's it. The sentence just ends there. Carla, Sword Vassal. After the conflict, Carla became involved with a warrior she met. She died of an illness several years later. Like, again, it's just so sad and to the point. Renault, Burden Bishop. No one knew the old him. No one knows what became of him. He vanished as though he never existed. Archsage Athos. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face said that he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. Merlinus, Cheery Merchant. Merlinus opened a shop in Ostia, but it was forced to close. He plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Eliwood himself. Eliwood, Knight of Lycia, and Ninian, Child of Destiny. Eliwood and Ninian were wed after the conflict. Ninian gave up her old life and her people to enjoy a brief life with Eliwood. They have a son named Roy, who will one day take up arms to defend his nation and join Smash Brothers. Hector, General of Ostia, and Lyn, noblewoman of Sakai. Hector succeeded his brother as the Marquis of Ostia, but the pain of his brother's death weighed heavily on him. His beloved Lyn gave him comfort and helped him become an enlightened leader. Again, it doesn't really say anything about Lyn, it just focuses on Hector. Oh, and me, Kiro, famed genius. The tactician vanished after the final battle. Byrne, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. And somehow I am also Hector's child's godparent, and I just disappeared. Thanks for coming, Eliwood. Hector. Long time no see. First time since my brother's funeral. 15 years now. They haven't seen each other in 15 years. Look at us. We've both grown older, haven't we? Uh-huh. Time certainly does speed right by. My father's disappearance, his death, the fight with Nurgle, those fire dragons. The memories are so vivid. It might have happened yesterday. Nurgle. What a blackguard he was. Now, I've had enough of battles like that. Hmm? Is that your son over there? I've been wanting to introduce you, but there's been no chance. Roy, come here. Did you need something, Father? Say hello to Marcus Ostia. Yes, sir. A pleasure to meet you, Lord Hector. Yeah, Roy's our boy, like actually. My name's Roy. Roy, is it? Nice to meet you, lad. Well, I guess that means that I should introduce my daughter, then. Lilina. What? Are you being shy? You don't have to be nervous. This is your father's old friend. And his son. Hello, Lilina. This is Roy. He's the same age as you. Nice to meet you. Lilina, let's be friends. We can play over there. It's okay, go on. What a cute child. Good thing she took after her mother. What? She looks just like me, doesn't she? You're a sarcastic one, Marcus Ostia. Come on. Now you're the one putting on airs. Marcus Ferre. The only thing older about you is your appearance. Don't tell me you still behave like that. Even now. That you're the Marcus. I'm always on top of my duties as Marcus. But when I'm around you, I want to relax, so please. Hector. By the way, I heard that the King of Byrne died. It was fairly sudden, too. I can't be certain, but according to one of our spies, he was killed in an assassination attempt on Prince Zephiel. The prince? I trust he was unharmed.
It's a strange tale. At first, I heard that the prince was killed. Then, new information came 3 days later saying that it was the king who had been killed. Do you remember Archsage Athos' prediction? Is something happening in Bern? I don't know.
Father, can I show Roy my pony?
Yes, go ahead. Be careful.
Okay.
Oh, they're so cute. For the sake of our children's futures, I'll stop anything that may happen. I'll sacrifice my life to make it so. Once again, Lycia brings hope.
That turns out to be wrong? No, it must happen. For what reason have you awakened a demon dragon?
Who are you?
Dragon.
Dun dun dun! You will never find out the ending. Oh, this is an extra picture I think we get from doing all the extra stuff. This is a Nurgle with Ninian and Nils' mother.
Hey Tay, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the well wishes. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well.
And there we have it.
Finish Hector's story. I'm glad we did it for those extra little bits, and also because I felt like we had a much easier time getting our units up to level 20 promoted. Also because I had a better idea of who I wanted to focus on and didn't spread out my XP among too many units this time. But again, I still wish the Hector's route diverged more from Eliwood's. I know in Sacred Stones, when they do the diverging routes, I think that was much better. So I think they learned from this experience. But I guess back in the day, it was nice because, of course, back then, when you finish the game, you would, well, replay it because there weren't that many games out or money or whatever. So finishing Eliwood's route and then having a reason to go back and play through the game again with Hector's route was nice. Plus getting like additional chapters, additional dialogue in some areas. Some of the maps being the same, but then they changed a couple things, like they changed a couple of the enemy types, or they moved where the boss was, or they moved where you started. So that's kind of a nice way of doing that, while also, I'm assuming, conserving space on the cartridge, right? So on one hand, it's good that they did this, but it's also kind of like, I wish that they diverged a bit more. Especially the whole like side story about Uther and stuff. Felt like it was just kind of like extra dialogue they slipped in here and there, but didn't actually like affect the main story too much, even though it was very like important for Hector's growth and development. Felt like it was just kind of an afterthought, which is a little bit unfortunate. But the additional Hector chapters we got at the end were fun. Like the one with Farina had a lot of enemies. The last one with Kishuna gave us a lot of chances to finish leveling up a bunch of our characters because those enemies gave a lot of XP. So that was nice. Although I still wish that they didn't offset the numbers. It's kind of annoying how all the chapters in this game have an Eliwood number and a Hector number, and they're not always the same. I wish that they maybe just made all the Hector chapters side story chapters so they wouldn't count into the number, so it's easier, but that's just me. Looking up stuff for this game is kind of a pain because of that. Overall, like, my opinion of Blazing Blade since we finished it back in, like, August hasn't really changed since then. Like, it's still a good game, and it's still, like, a nice starter Fire Emblem for someone wanting to get back in to the series and wanting to play some of the older games. It's definitely not the best of like this era. Sacred Stones fixes a lot of things in this game. I think one of my biggest things about this game is like, well, one, there isn't really a post game, right? Like Sacred Stones has a post game, Path of Radiance has trial maps.
even Binding Blade has trial maps, but this game doesn't. It only has Link Arena, which is like you basically fight against a friend's characters, but there's no map. It's just you just engage in fights in an arena. So that's unfortunate, because I like it when a Fire Emblem has some kind of post game, so you can go and look at your units again. And if you're a hoarder like me that hoarded all their items, then you have a reason to hoard them, because you come back and you could be like, oh, like I have all these like great items left over, and now I can use them on a trial map without worrying about them, right? So I wish that we had something like that. Also, can I look at my... Alright, so this is my... Okay, so Lyn's tail. These are my tactician ratings. Eliwood's tail. Heath was my MVP. And then, oh, Heath was my MVP for Hector's tail as well. So we took like 3 hours less, but that's only because a lot of the maps we turned off animations. And of course, tactics rating is low because I spent more turns on a lot of the maps than is recommended, so we can farm out stuff. So that's probably where that came from, which is fine. I don't mind getting a lower tactics score if I'm able to get more people leveled up and a lot of things that we want to do. On this for hard mode. Yeah, good job, Heath. Yeah, it kind of sucks that there isn't actually a post game. But I mean, you could just play the game again on hard mode and go through that as well. I think one of the other things I really don't like about this game is how in the final chapter, you can only bring 12 units, but 5 of them are locked. 3 Lords, Athos, and Nils are locked, so you only get 7 units. So basically throughout the whole game, I mean, you need more units for victory or death, but for final chapter, it's kind of like, okay, well, you just pick 7 units, and it's hard because there's so many good characters in this game that you know you might want to get to learn or use, or different character classes you want to try out, and you just don't have that leeway to play around. I also just don't like the format of the final chapter. I don't like the format of like you don't get to choose the placement on the map. You go in there's the 6 doors that open up, you fight little waves of mini bosses, you fight Nurgle, and then the boss comes out. Boss doesn't move, you just wail on him as long as you don't get one shot by him, and then heal up, and that's it. It's not really the same type of challenge as a lot of the other Fire Emblem final chapters, and seems a little bit less exciting, in my opinion. But again, they were still kind of learning their way around at this point, so I don't blame them, but it definitely is highlighted when I go back and play through this game and then compare it to other Fire Emblems. So, like, if you played Sacred Stones first, it's kind of hard to come back to this game, because this game is definitely not as well polished as Sacred Stones in terms of game mechanics. Although I do think this game has a better cast, because it has a bigger cast than Sacred Stones. Sacred Stones' cast is actually a little bit smaller, and the art style is a bit different too, because there's a different character artist, and I kind of like, even though I like a lot of the Sacred Stone characters, because I like Sacred Stones more than this game, I feel like a lot of the appearance for the characters' designs in this game I like more. But that's just me personally. Yeah, other than that, still fun though. I would recommend it. People going back to try old Fire Emblem games. It's a good, like, baby's first Fire Emblem to get used to the way Fire Emblem plays and understanding how it works, and just admiring the GBA graphics. I still think, like, these are some of the best GBA games. They have great graphics for their time that have aged well. The music's still great. The animations are fun. Yeah. So these are available again on Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass. So if you are subscribed to that, probably for playing games online, like if you want to play any type of game on the Switch Online, you need the expansion pass, consider trying it out. They're pretty fun, and they're a piece of Fire Emblem history. I think that's really all I have to say. My opinion of the game hasn't really changed that much from the Eliwood playthrough, but it was nice going through the extra stuff. Oh yeah, also the 2 Hector exclusive characters, Farina and Carla, it's just like, Farina, unless you do the arena, it's kind of hard to save up that money. And then with Carla, it's just kind of a pain in the butt to get her, and then she comes so late and she's like so useless, which is really sad because she's a cool character. So I wish that for the Hector exclusive characters, they kind of did something more for them. Also, the fact you can't even do a triangle attack on Eliwood's playthrough, you have to do it on Hector's because of Farina anyways. So that's a little silly. Plus, you know, character balance, like I said, Carla is a really cool character. She comes so late in the game with such low stats, with such a convoluted recruitment process. It's like most people will never get the chance to use her. And if you ever want to see any of Carla's support conversations or Renault's support conversations, or even like Nino and Javar's support conversations, you basically have to forego your tactics rank by farming and standing there for a lot of turns after you beat the boss to farm out supports. So I feel like supports grow too slowly in this game if they're the type of support that goes up by 1 point every turn. If they're the ones that go up by 2 or 3 points every turn, they're pretty manageable. But like certain characters have less affinity for each other, so some supports take longer because you got to stand next to each other for a total of 80 points. So if you only get 1 point per turn, 80 points is a lot. And then multiply that by 3 for 240 points. It's hard, especially for those characters you get late in the game. But of course, if you're looking to get support conversations, I'm sure that you're probably gonna grit your teeth and do it anyways, because that's what the goal is, right? Also, the fact that Pent and Luis have fixed chapters where they do their supports, which means you have to bring them to the final battle if you want to see their last conversation, which we did, but it's also kind of like, okay, well now you lose 2 of my unit slots out of the 7 slots that I get, which is not very much. Anyways, just some thoughts. I do want to play Sacred Stones in the future, because I do like Sacred Stones, but I think I'll probably stop and play Binding Blade sometime, which will be difficult because Binding Blade is not officially released in English, and on top of that, it's also not as balanced as this game, and I already said that this game's not super balanced, just because Binding Blade actually came out before this game, so this game's actually a prequel, so it'll be like going back to play a game that is less polished, but it'll be interesting because I've never actually played it myself. But we probably will not be playing another Fire Emblem game for a while. We'll take a break and do some other genres, and then we'll come back to it eventually. But I will. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, whether it was your first foray through Fire Emblem or not. And I had a good time. Let's go say hello to our friend Aru. He's playing Miitopia. Let's go say hi to him. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Animal Crossing New Horizons. We'll go back to Animal Crossing for my actual birthday, and we'll celebrate with my villagers. Yeah, take care, guys. Bye, Froggy friends.